30+ home runs.
Hauls it in for the out. The first-round pick of the Angels out of the throw over to Cronenworth. Score at 5. Two outs, base is empty. Now a chance. That's in there. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing. Commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th. So digging in now for San Diego, number 22. Ohtani back to work. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. It's Xander Bogaerts now. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. He's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one. Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit below 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And there's two down. Here's Manny Machado now. Smash to the left side. Fires across the diamond. Machado out of the play. Back here at Petco Park. Now here is James Outman. And here it comes. Fought off foul. Bounce to the left side. Not in time. He's safe.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging ball.
Grounder might be two. Goes to second. Safe there. Here's Jason Hayward. 1 for 2. And fouled off. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Up and in, 1-1. There's a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Mookie now. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball.
That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch. Laser base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over.
Slings to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Kicks and deals. Ball. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And there's the ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away.
On the ground. Bogarts with the throw to first. And they get Ohtani for the down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in San Diego, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Ohtani back to work. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the DH. In the air, center field. Under it. Drops into the glove. One away. Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 3. That's hard hit in the line. Out. Number 2.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able.
Diego Ha-Sung Kim. In the air to left center. Sizing this one up. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ground ball up the middle. Kim with the throw to first. They get the out on Muncy.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one fouled off. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two outs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Dustin May. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Here's Manny Machado. Here comes a pitch. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Manny Machado leaves the yard. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the back, nice win for the team.